Another interesting story. This one's a little bit different. This is more of like kind of like drama, Twitter beef. Alycia Baumgardner, who had called out Clarissa Shields, which was interesting to me because I think she fights at, I think her last fight might have been at 35. So I know she
Yeah,
fights
she's
around
much lower weight class.
I know she fights around like the 30, 35, and Clarissa fought at 54. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, like she was just like, hey, listen, that one of the greatest, I'm believing my skills. I would love to fight her, and then what I find kind of strange in this day and age, like some people like they're very offended if you call them out. Like you could just say like, all right, yeah, you could get this work, you know what I'm saying? But Clarissa was almost like offended that she would say her name, and she kind of like they were going back and forth. She kind of clapped back at her. She told her like, listen, you need to worry about getting off that banned list, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of a low blow there because Alycia is insinuating that she's innocent, so we don't really know yet till everything gets wrapped up. But man, what do you think about that Twitter beef or X beef, whatever you call it?
It's yeah, because it's kind of odd because I know they were like buddy
Mm-hmm.
before, but sometimes with women, they can be a little catty, and sometimes they may develop friendships that are disingenuous, right? They're just like, oh, we're best friends, and the next thing you know, you find out they're no longer friends because one of them was talking behind the other's back, or there was this false sense of genuineness between the two, right? I don't know what the situation is, but it seemed like at the very least they were cordial with one another, even though it seemed like they were really good friends, from them training with each other in the past. Then I know Alycia Baumgardner did an interview where she mentioned she don't necessarily care about hurting other people's feelings, and she would like to fight Clarissa Shields at a weight class at 147 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I know Clarissa Shields' last fight was at the middleweight division, right? She fought the Hispanic fighter. I don't remember the Hispanic fighter's name. Um, Marcelia. I don't know. Someone might have to go and look it up. But nevertheless, of course, that would require Clarissa Shields to come down and then require Alycia Baumgardner to kind of move them up and for them to fight. But like you mentioned, it seems like Clarissa definitely took offense to it. Maybe she's coming from a place like, yo, I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends enough where we wouldn't call each other out, and within the landscape of boxing, we would just kind of fill our own lane, because maybe she's thinking, maybe, Alycia, you have no business moving up in weight class and you're gonna fight me, or how dare you try to call me out? I will do damage to you. You're too little.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part is there is actually a video out there. Someone could probably pull this up. I remember when they worked with each other and Alycia was joking around like, I'll fight you, and then was little. Like, you know what I mean? Like in a playful banter way. So it's not like it's like out of left field, but I think Clarissa's kind of like taking it more serious, as in like, you're disrespecting me. Like, I'm above your class. Not only
Yeah,
in weight, more importantly in terms of skill. And I
yeah.
think she's disrespected as a result. But Alycia, she says she don't really care. And honestly, it's fair game. If she want to call you out, she can call you out. Point blank
Yeah,
period.
yeah, yeah. And I think Alicia also said she was willing to fight Amanda Serrano, which is much closer to her weight class. But obviously, she's just trying to, challenge the people who are, of course, a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because Amanda Serrano is no easy fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't really see a problem with what she did. We got to find the tweets, but I think Clarissa said something too about like you'll get knocked out, like your um trainer or something like
Trainer,
that.
yeah.
I think she said that, referring to Tony Harrison, right?
Harrison.
So I'm just like, yo, this is getting so disrespectful. Like Clarissa, you gotta have respect for some of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? Not because they're men, but just have respect for some of these fighters. Because like whatever you were going through with the other dude and the guy leaked
And
the
he
video,
dropped you and
of,
you went
you know,
crazy. Like, come on now.
she
Like,
went to go get the knife and she was gonna hawk him
yeah.
down. And I'm just like, whoa, 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 wait a minute.
Oh,
You know what I'm
oh,
saying? Like the the,
oh,
the
man.
feud could just stay between you and Alicia. Tony doesn't need to be brought into this. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It was crazy. But you know what? It's kind of like that time of the year too, where maybe like things are slowing down. Especially, you know what? Alicia probably, and I don't know this for a fact, but she probably thinks like, yo, coming back with the allegations, even if she beats them, it's gonna be hard for her to get a fight. So she probably is thinking only the top tier people will be willing to accept the fight, which may or may not be true. But maybe that's what she's thinking. 'Cause like I said, Amanda Serrano, Clarissa Shields, the people she's been naming, right? Maybe she's just like, all right. I already hit hard. People know that, but now people think I'm juiced. Who would be willing to fight me? The top tier people, they don't give it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I find nothing wrong with calling somebody out as long as you're really willing to fight that person. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think, it's almost like the Javante Davis. Javante does that too, and I hate it. Like, yo, like, why would you call me? You know what I'm saying, bro? I want to fight you. Like, we're fighters. I want to fight you. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah, too much sensitivity going on there. I think it's just that's what you're in the sport for, to box
Yeah,
and fight the best of the best. Or people, if someone calls you out and you don't want to fight them, ignore it, right? Just leave it alone. If you do want to fight them, either wait for them to send you the contract or you send them the contract, beat them to the punch, point blank, simple.
yeah,
This is definitely, that's just how the sport is.
yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't take offense to it. It is what it is. But, people just be overly sensitive, unnecessarily, in my honest opinion, I feel like.
yeah. Well, you guys, check out this Twitter feud, X feud. I don't know. X just doesn't sit right with me, but I know what it's called. But nevertheless, tell us what you think about it. Hop in the comment section. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going up, and just come along for the journey. And year out, 2 cents short of $1.